Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to our Thursday morning Mind the Moment session brought to you by Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare and Tufts Plan. And this is a place where we invite experienced mindfulness instructors to speak with us about what mindfulness means to them and to discuss as a community how we can incorporate these practices into our daily lives. I'm Suzanne Rowe Palacino, and I'm absolutely delighted to be here with Roberval Oliveira, our mindfulness instructor and experienced meditation practitioner. Good morning, Roberval.
Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, everybody.
It's so nice to have you here with us this morning on this sunny morning in Boston, wherever everyone is. Hopefully the sun is shining where you are, or is hopefully going to do that soon. Today, Roberval will start us off with sharing a question for the group, and then he will lead us in a guided practice and share some thoughts with us. And after that, we'll have some time for questions and chatting. And if you think of anything that any question that you have at all, if you want to go ahead and type that into the chat, that's something you can do at any time. So go ahead and open the chat at the bottom of the screen. And if you are interested, you can check the settings in the chat where the drop-down menu is and click on everyone. So you can see the comments coming in from everyone real time. And yeah, so that's where we are, and happy to have Roberval with us. And what question do you have for us this morning?
First and foremost, thanks so much. I'm so glad to be here in this space with you, Suzanne, and for everybody else. And I hope everybody, whatever traffic that you have to navigate in coming in here, whether driving or at your workspace or sometime at home, there's this little that you right now in front of your computer and you feel at ease. So you're just here right now, so whatever's happening. So the question that I brought to you is something that I've been exploring is what healthy habits do you practice when you're dealing with stress or dealing with reactivity towards a difficult person? So what health habits do you practice to deal with high stress or dealing with reactivity toward a difficult person? So that's the question I'd like for you to think about. What does bring you ease? Or if I see it, take a deep breath. What does bring you relaxation?
Yes, I'll mention that I've always connected with connecting with my feet on the ground. And actually, Roberval and I had this conversation this morning about connecting with our feet, but that grounds me. How about you, Roberval? What do you?
Oh, I'm actually thankful because I'm pretty good at creating things that come to me. So I'll say today, sometimes I get a thermal of water, of hot water, and then I just fill it up and just drink slowly. And the hot water, usually I calm down, go to a quiet place, and just drink hot water at tea temperature. It's very helpful for me. Taking a walk, taking a barefoot walk as much as possible, depending where I am. Something that I do as well. There's so many sensations, as we were talking, right, Suzanne? There's so many sensations. Yoga. Sometimes, if depending on the stress, can be a gentle yoga movement, like some mindful movement, very gentle, very gentle. Or if there is too much stress, going more vigorously into the body and let the breath and the vigorously of the activity release the stress. There's many other things, but those are things that's coming to mind right now. In addition to the practice that you're going to be exploring today, which I'll share in a moment.
Yeah. Folks have mentioned connecting with my body, going for a walk, music, walking outdoors, cuddling my 5-year-old, taking a short walk. Walking is a good theme. Taking a shower. Go to the woods and stare at trees. Making time to do something that I like instead of the things that I need to do. Boy, good reminder. Tapping is emotionally regulating for me.
Mm.
That's a really interesting practice. Drinking some water, yeah. You know, it's interesting when you mentioned about drinking water and in the heat, I wonder what what biologically that does for our body, because, you know, we know so many traditions that drink tea. You know, anytime there's a stressful situation, it seems like, you know, on Downton Abbey or any place where you're where you're watching someone in England, there's someone, well, if there's a stressful situation, let's sit down and have some tea.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I know there's some practices in India, and I know in China you drink. I heard that you drink tea no matter what the temperature. It's soothing for the body. I'm not an expert in terms of what it does. I know what it does in terms of the research is, but I know what it does to the body. For me, it's very relaxing. It's very it's like just and not let's not forget, Suzanne, 60% of our whole body is just water. Think about that. So when there is a stress, for me, water is like this great equalizer that the body's like, just give that to me. So I don't know the research. I'll be if anybody knows, I'll be happy to hear as well. Or someone said it, increasing the length of my breath one after the other. I love it.
And Kristen also mentioned taking a drink activates the thinking brain to minimize the amygdala hijack that can happen when we get stressed. There you
Thinking
go.
yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, all great, great ways to calm oneself. So thank you.
And and these are all wonderful ways, and thank everybody for sharing. But not, another powerful way somebody mentioned the breath. So in addition to all of these, that all wonderful sensory experience, I'd like to share the power of the breath. See, this is my first time being here, and uh, as something that came to my mind, the first things that in mindfulness that we do when it comes to a mindfulness practice, is engage with the breath, and the breath has been taught in many traditions for thousands of years, different lineages of Buddhist or mindfulness practice. The breath is, we start right there because it's the first thing that you do when you're born. You take that breath, and the last thing you're going to do on this planet. And there's something really powerful that happens physiologically when you engage in the breath. So today I'd like to explore a little bit of that with you all. Um, I want to say that what I'm going to explore is influenced by a monk, a 45-year-old. A monk has been meditating, American monk has been meditating for 45 years, and he primarily focuses on the breath. His name is Tanisaru Bhikkhu or John Jeff. So, and, um, and also, if at any point it's not um, comfortable for you, just let it go. Um, but just pay attention to your body as well. But I just hope to invite you to be open minded to the practice.
Sounds good.
So let's arrive in our seat with a lot of gentleness. And if you feel safe, I invite you to close your eyes and just get in touch with the body right now. Sitting, the density of your body, and the weight. Just the body sitting, the weight, the density, the shape. Feel from the inside out. Now I invite you to gently take a slow, deep, one or two deep in breaths. Filling the whole lungs to capacity. Slowly letting the shoulders drop. Exhale all the way to your core, through your arms, through your legs. It's melting like the sun is melting frost. And a deep, long, slow inhale. Let your shoulders drop and slowly letting go through your core, arms, melting through the legs. Now invite thoughts of relaxation. You may want to say, may this body be at ease. May this body relax and notice the effect of your sincere wishes for yourself. May the out breath relax this body. Now bring your attention to the breath. And bring your attention to your navel area. Noticing the sensations there on your belly button. Allow your belly to relax. Imagine if the breath is coming through your belly, so you don't have to pull from anywhere else, push from anywhere else. Just imagine the breath coming in and out for a relaxed belly. Now bring your attention, if you're comfortable, to your chest. If you feel safe, allow the sensations to be noticed. Allow any tension to dissolve, and imagine the breath in and out through your chest. And allow your whole body to relax on the out breath. Now bring your attention gently to your neck, to the back of your neck, where there's so much tension there, and follow the same steps. Imagine the breath there and allow any tension to dissolve. Allow the neck to breathe. Now gently bring your attention to the breath in the head, but not only coming through the nose, but imagine the breath coming through the eyes, the ears, the top of your head, the back of your head. Allow the breath to be nourishing, soothing, and healing. Relax any tension that you may have on the face, on your head. Soothing, nourishing, healing. Now with this sensation of be soothing, let it spread to the whole body gently from your head, and find any place where the breath is very easy for you to access. Locate that place and allow the whole body to breathe. From that point, you allow your whole body to breathe as if your body were a sponge where the breath comes from all the places: the head, the shoulders, the belly, arms and legs, whole body, breathing in, whole body, breathing out. Here comes the bell. As you gently open your eyes, see if you can maintain the sense of respite and rest, whatever you're able to achieve. As you keep your eyes open, look around outside, don't look at the screen immediately, just see if you can maintain a sense of rest that you allow yourself right now.
Thank you so much, Roberval.
You're welcome. So one thing that I've been, there's a physiological thing that happens with our nervous system, which some of you may know. When you get hijacked, the sympathetic nervous system gets activated. But then the breath has this powerful component and our intention. May I relax? May I be at ease? Together with the breath, we can activate this, the parasympathetic nervous system. And by engaging with the breath and noticing if you need a deeper breath, or if you needed to slow it down, and wishing, using the power of our mind to affect the body. It's a wonderful practice for us to tap in those moments of stress prior to a meeting or after a meeting, or something that happened outside, or with someone that you are having a reactivity in the home or in your other space. So tap into the breath either before or after, and using the power of the mind, because our mind has this ability to influence. As you wish yourself, may I rest, may I be at ease, and noticing the power of the mind to influence all the way your nervous system.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I noticed, and I wonder if folks in the community also noticed, the combination of that intention as well as the relaxing portions of the body and bringing the breath to those portions of the body. It really brought a higher sense of ease to that practice. So I really think it was very, very effective.
I'm glad. And body awareness is not something that most of us have access to. And some of us do have that ease, and some of us don't. And doesn't mean that, it's just that we're different. But it's like learning an instrument. Some of us, you learn a little quicker, some of us need more practice. But focus on different parts of the body. It's like focus on a little mini universe within your body. And it could be this practice could start with anything. If you had time, we can do for our feet, we can do with our thighs, our hands. So you focus on little different parts of the body, so you can teach the mind to be with one part of the body and imagine the breath there. Until it becomes soothing, and then you activate another part of the body. And the neck, for example, is a part that's not very intuitive for us to think as the breath coming in and coming out. And then slowly opening up. And then that's how you teach the body to start. And then you use the power of the mind, Suzanne, as you said. It's called fabrication. We have the ability to create thoughts of stress as we are preparing to say something difficult for some person. As you're preparing, I don't know, I notice as I'm preparing to say this and that, I can feel the stress I'm causing to myself through my thoughts.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, no, I notice, like you mentioned about the neck, I feel like that that is our control center. And if we feel like we're losing control, or we're feeling, lack of control, that the stress goes to the neck. So you're so right about just how important it is to connect to all of those different parts of our bodies.
And especially when you feel stress, usually no, for most of us, we manifest it through the body sensations, tightness, grip, sweat, and then you can use that practice, the breath, if you don't have the time to take your walk or your, but right in the moment, tap into the breath. Nobody's gonna know that you're tapping into the breath in that meeting. Somebody said it's something that triggered you. Go there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very helpful. Thank you so much, Roberval. I know you might have something else to share with us. I wanted to
make
sure you had time to do that.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, everybody. I would like to recommend, like any habit, healthy habits that you have, you develop that along the way. And the breath can be something that can become a healthy habit. Try 5 minutes, 5 days, for 4 weeks. Only 5 minutes, 5 days, for 4 weeks. Using the breath as a way to soothe you and see what that happens. See where that leads. Thank you, Suzanne. A pleasure to be here.
Thank you, Roberval. It's been a pleasure, and much gratitude showing in the chat. So we are very happy to have you here and look forward to having you back very soon. And we are very grateful to the community as well. And we look forward to seeing you in the coming next week. We'll be back here on Tuesday at 8:30. So thank you very much again. Much gratitude to everyone, and have a wonderful rest of the day.
Thanks, Suzanne. Thanks, everybody. Have a lovely day.